I think there's one thing that all of us have in common, and that is that we all want to attain success. Now, successful people and unsuccessful people, they often differ in key ways. People who listen to others, ask questions, compliment others, and have a positive mindset, they normally tend to succeed. But unfortunately, and I'm sure that you are aware of it, that there's no single secret to success, and there is certainly no set path that guarantees success. However, there are key things that I believe successful people do that have contributed to their ability to succeed at the same time when other people stall or give up. So if you are stuck between a rock and a hard place, if you tried over and over again, you don't know where to turn to or what to do, but you want to be successful in life, well, you've clicked on the right thumbnail, because in this video, in this episode, I'm going to share with you the 9 important things that successful people know but never talk about. So let's go. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And today's episode is most definitely no different. I'm going to be talking about something that I am extremely passionate about, and that is the 9 important things that successful people know, but they seldom talk about. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like the video, to share it, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Now, the very first thing I want to share with you, the thing that successful people know but seldom talk about, is that they embrace their uniqueness, all their quirks and features. They don't strive to be like everyone else, and that's very important. You know, successful people, they are always looking to better understand themselves. And unsuccessful people, they don't care about introspection. They are more interested in what others think of them. I mean, more what's going on around them. So they will do anything to be in the spotlight, to be part of the in crowd. You know, the first step in learning how to better influence others to get what you want in your career and in life, to be happy and content, is to understand yourself. That is so important. You should understand your unconscious motivations, what shifts your mood, and how to best interact with others. Now, we've all been told that in order to be successful, you need to learn how to play the game. You need to work excessive hours, for instance, be controlling, positioning yourself better than your competition. You need to say what others want to hear rather than what your real thoughts are. But the point here is, and I want you to pay particular attention, if you try to mold yourself into a version of success that you've been told, you negate your true value and lose what makes you unique. So if you're going to simply do what everyone else does, then you'll find it hard to stand out and achieve meaningful success. And successful people know that true success requires you to be yourself. I mean, how can I put this? When you embrace your true values, your instincts, you'll ignite your true inner power. And success comes naturally because you're playing to your strength and you're not competing with others. It's really about you being the best version of you. And that right there is also the motto of this channel, where I motivate and inspire you, help you to become the best version of yourself, because I believe in you. The question is, do you believe in your abilities? Do you trust and believe in yourself? I just want to add here, because I deem this to be very important and a very important aspect of you becoming successful. You need a circle of like-minded individuals, like-minded people. Now, there's a powerful transformative effect when you surround yourself with like-minded people. You know, peer pressure is a great thing when it helps you to accomplish your goals instead of distracting you from them. And number 2 is, you can find opportunities in obstacles. Now, successful people take a chance and go for what they want. And unsuccessful people, they do the opposite. They are afraid of failure, so they don't do anything. And I'm sure that many of you can relate. I mean, successful people know that they're not always going to be successful. They're not always going to succeed. Rejection and failure are two of the most paralyzing fears. They often prevent people like you from asking and doing what you really want to do. I think that individuals who are less negative about life are more likely to take their chances when opportunities present themselves. The difference between successful people, and this is very important, and unsuccessful people, the difference is they don't wallow in self-pity when they're going through tough times. I think it's Robert Schuller who said that tough times never last, but tough people do. Think about that for a minute. And next is, successful people know the importance of only focusing on what they can control. You know, the weather and your surroundings, the way other people behave, or the opinions of strangers. These are things that will remain the same no matter how much energy and time you spend disagreeing with them or wishing they were different. You know, a highly successful person, they understand that the only thing worth being concerned about, this is important, what is the things that they can control, the effort they put in, the words that they speak, their perception of events, and their ultimate action. The greatest mistake that you can make in life, and listen to me, is to be continually fearing that you will make one. No one knows what tomorrow holds, because tomorrow is never promised. And our anxiety doesn't come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. And number 4 is, there is no point in comparing yourself to others. Now, I alluded to this earlier, and it's natural for us to care about what other people think. It's natural. But successful people don't compare themselves excessively. They know that there is no benefit in it. They understand that life is complex. It is. And circumstances are different for everyone. So it's impossible to accurately and fairly compare yourself. I mean, you don't really know what someone else's life is like behind the curtains, behind closed doors. And the only person a successful person compares themselves to is their past self. This is how they are able to improve and how they avoid the self-deprecating emotions that come from comparing. And number 5 is, taking actions is everything. And this is such an important principle to understand. If you want to become successful in life, if you want to become successful, you know, successful people know it's important to try new things and take action, even when they are feeling fearful. That's important. I mean, despite doubt creeping in, and that will always happen, acting in the face of uncertainty, especially when you don't feel like you're ready for it, especially, can be scary. But behind those things that you are scared of could be one of the more significant moments in your life. If you believe in yourself, you are more likely to find success along the way. And if I had to ask you, and you are free to do so, to share in the comment section below, your experiences or examples when you were at the crossroad, asking yourself, should I or shouldn't I? And eventually you did. And when you look back today, and thought of what could have happened if you didn't take that leap of faith, how would your life have turned out? Where would you have been right now? But you took that leap of faith. You believed in yourself. You were confident enough to trust yourself. Taking action, and that's important, is everything. And even if you fail, you know, successful people, they accept responsibility for their failures. And unsuccessful people, they always, you know it, they blame others. Number 6, remember to be grateful. Now, successful people are committed to gratitude and acts of kindness. And unsuccessful people, they put themselves always first. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It makes sense of our past. It brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. No matter how difficult your days will and can get, there is always going to be something to be grateful for. The thing that's a problem today, it can actually serve as a valuable lesson for tomorrow. Now, such wisdom would not have been made possible without having gone through errors and mistakes and hardships, and there will be plenty on the road to success. You just have to embrace it. You just have to accept it. It is not an easy road, but I guarantee you today, it is absolutely worth it. And number 7 is, they never give up. They keep on trying. Now, most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. The point that I want to bring across here is that failures and hardships are inevitably going to feel discouraging. It's common to spiral into the mindset that the goal is unachievable and that you lack the emotional or physical or even mental strength to see it through. They understand that power of just giving it one more shot. They don't give up. They simply don't easily give in. They are fixated. They are focused on their goals. They are focused on their vision, and nothing and no one is going to distract them. They see failure as an opportunity to grow and learn. And it's important to realize that failure is rarely about who you are, but more about how you went about things. And this means that it's always possible to improve your approach and succeed if you learn why something went wrong in the first place. And just before I get to the next point, can I kindly ask you, everybody, for those of you who are still watching, firstly, thank you so much for still being with me and watching my content. I'm so glad to still have you along. If you haven't subscribed yet, because statistically, about 70% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my channel. I mean, you've watched thus far this video, so clearly you like the content. So can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you still wonder, firstly, subscribing is really easy, and secondly, it is absolutely free. You can just click that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And please remember to hit the all notifications. It's important that you hit the all notifications, that you like and share this video, and that you comment. Those things are good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow and we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. Number 8 is successful people. They always keep learning. Now, the point that I want to bring across here, and that I want you to understand, to know the difference between successful people and those who are not, is success can blind people to their own flaws. Now, the only way to grow as a person, professionally or even as a leader or whatsoever, is to never stop learning. Just because they finally reach it doesn't mean that they hit the ceiling. Successful people, and this is important, know that success isn't a permanent state. It's not. Being successful on a Monday doesn't guarantee success on a Tuesday, just to put it that simply. With success comes bigger challenges. Improving oneself is never ending, even if that improvement happens slowly. And last but not least, and I want you to pay particular attention, it's important to take responsibility for your actions. Now, there are going to be times when things don't go as planned. It's inevitable. Where something goes wrong, it will happen. But successful people, they take responsibility for their mistakes, and they modify their behavior and their systems to ensure that such things don't happen again. They are proactive. In fact, successful people tend to prefer negative feedback. They tend to prefer setback. They are not put off by it. In fact, they value it. They value the opposite. They're not put off by it. It's their fuel, the fuel to their fire. That's because, and what you need to understand, to the successful individual, criticism is generally more actionable than compliments. As I mentioned earlier, and you really need to get this, and that is that there is no single secret to success, and there's certainly no set path that guarantees success. But I sincerely hope that this video will help you in some way, shape or form to achieve all your dreams and your aspirations, helping you to become the best version of yourself. And thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. Now, if this video was of value to you, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and of course, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.